What's up, YouTube? Yapperman here. And today I want to talk about something that's kind of taken hold of the sports gaming community, and it has to do with college football. And you may be wondering, like, hey, you said, Zane, that you were going to be doing some college football content. Where's the college football content? You going to be doing some college football content? The short answer to that question is no, I probably won't be. Long answer is this is why. So it all started when I saw this tweet from Bordeaux. If you don't know who Bordeaux is, he's probably one of the biggest college football YouTube creators, I would say. Might be the biggest, but definitely a big one. And he says, I don't like being blindsided by microtransactions and removing features hidden behind all the shiny new stuff. I like the game a lot. The devs did a great job. Whoever made the microtransaction decision did not. And then started a hashtag CFB play don't pay. So college football play don't pay. So I saw this and I was like, what the heck is this? Purchase coach levels, purchase max coach levels. I was like, I don't understand what's going on. So I kind of did a little digging as to what's happening. And the gist of it is, from what I can tell, is creators were given the game early. And either they didn't see it, they weren't made aware of it, whatever it may be. Like they just didn't know. Like, at the time you miss stuff. That happens to me in PGA 2K as well, where it was like, you're so excited to get the new game, start something new, start something fresh, that sometimes you just blow over stuff, especially if those things aren't made aware to you. Like, if they're not, told to you up front, sometimes you just overlook them because you're so excited to get started. Because I've seen a lot of backlash saying, well, you had this in the game early. Here it is. Here's a screenshot of it of, you saw it. And it's like, yeah, maybe they didn't. Because that happens all of the time, especially, when you're just really excited for something new. But essentially what it is in college football, for your coach XP, you used to be able to do different settings for how you would like to earn that coach XP. So there was slow, slower, normal, fast, fastest, where you could just earn a massive amount of XP if you did the fastest. So you could essentially level up your coach a lot quicker. So what EA decided to do in all of their greedy wisdom, they decided to remove the top two, so the fastest and fast, or whatever the fuck it's called. They decided to remove the top two options, and then on top of that, they made the grind longer. So people are saying it's I've seen differing takes on this. It's some say it's 2.5 times more XP to get to level 100. Some people are saying 3.5 times more XP to get to level 100. Either way, they increased the overall XP needed to get to level 100. And on top of that, they added in this new purchase levels. So you can pay EA points to get your level up to 100 for your coach, or however many levels you would like to do. You can just spend points to upgrade your coach. And rightfully so, there has been a backlash to that. Because not only did you remove options that you had, you also added on top of it more XP and a way to buy power, essentially. Now, they have walked back some of the changes that they did. So they went in and gave you 3 different, progression settings. So there's career 1.0, simulation 1.25 XP, and casual, which is 1.5. And I think the fastest was 2 times XP before. So they have kind of did a little bit of a compromise. But there is still the issue that they have added in microtransactions for an offline mode. Now, I have seen so many people. We are so cucked as a gaming community. It's so crazy. But I have seen a lot of people say well, I played and I didn't even reach level 40 last year, or it's a grind. You should grind it out, dude. And when you reach level 100, what's the point of even playing the game anymore? The point of playing the game is you should be having fun playing it. And the point of a sandbox mode is you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want to do. Do you want to start a dynasty at level 100 as a coach? You should be able to start a dynasty at level 100 as a coach. That is the point of a sandbox mode, especially dynasty. And I hate how a lot of these games have moved away from that. Madden does it, 2K does it, MLB The Show does it, this does it. For a true sandbox mode, you should be able to do whatever you want inside of that sandbox mode. this also sets the precedent of a slippery slope. Now, I know that term may be overused a little bit, but if you or we as a community allow for this to be put in without any pushback whatsoever, it just continues to get doubled down on. Because no matter how many people stop playing, if 1,000 people stop playing, but 1,000 people engage with the microtransactions, the people who stop playing, they can fuck off. Like, they don't matter. This game should be where, if it's a true sandbox mode, you should be able to do whatever you want without the over-looming hang of, oh, I have to spend money to level up my coach. Because I've also seen people say, well, I'll just do it because I work 35 jobs, have 17,000 kids, and 3,500 wives. Okay, then you should be advocating for them to just let you have a level 100 coach right out the gate. That's what you should be advocating. Not, I'm going to spend some money on points that don't matter whatsoever so that I can upgrade a coach because I have 2 million jobs. Bordeaux also updated because there was an article by Mike Straw Media that said that a lot of the devs were really mad about this. They didn't like that this change was being put in, especially since they kind of reiterated this when college football came back, that they weren't going to do this. Like, EA said that this was going to be like their sandbox sports game where they weren't going to nickel and dime their audience for every penny that they have doing bullshit like this. I mean, now times changed. They were like bought out and then took on a bunch of debt because that's a thing that happens, I guess. So I see that, they're probably trying to recoup that money as best they can, but do it elsewhere. I don't understand this need to make every offline mode an online one. MLB The Show went through the same thing where they tried to make everything online. There was so much pushback to Road to the Show. So much. I pushed back on it for years. That finally they said, okay, we're gonna make it an offline only thing. Sorry, we've fucked up for the past 10 years. We're gonna move it back to offline, and we're gonna start like building on it there. They've made some meaningful changes over the past couple of years to Road to the Show. But these companies are going through these ebbs and flows, and the reason that they're doing it is it's profits. They can milk the community for all that they have. But in this article from Mike Straw Media, Bordeaux highlights one thing. He said, those same sources say that it likely won't result in much, and EA is just waiting for things to blow over. This is something that actually kind of happened a little bit with PGA 2K. Now, eventually they did find a little bit of a middle ground with the economy, but this is something that they kind of did too, where they did early access. Everybody was able to level up and power grind and, get to 99 and get all the things unlocked and stuff. And then they are like, oh shit, people are leveling up too fast and have too much currency. We can't have that. We got to make hand over fist in money. So then they like nerfed everything into the ground and made it so that people, you didn't have to spend money, but they made the grind like 5 times longer than what it was set out to at the early access launch. And then they slowly started to trickle things in. We were giving feedback as creators, and they were like, oh, we're waiting for the data. And then after like 2 months, it was like, oh yeah, the data showed that this is way too slow, and they changed it. But at that point in time, they probably already made a bunch of money in microtransactions. So it's something that you just kind of always see with companies nowadays, is they double down on these things and then just wait for it to blow over. Because eventually, the way that the cycle works is if you just wait it out, don't really say anything, give the community like little minimal changes, eventually it will just pass. And I really want to harp home, because this happened in PGA 2K too, where people, even I think HB thinks this, that when they make it to 99, once your character is 99 overall, oh, the game's over now. But like, that's not true in anything. Once you get 99 in NBA 2K, do people just stop playing the game? No, they play all of the other things. You play to have fun. I hit 99 on my PGA 2K character 7 days after the game launched. I'm still playing it to this day. I don't know where this like whole notion came from that like once you hit max level it's over, because that's just not how it works at all. People play Path of Exile, people play Diablo, People play World of Warcraft once they hit max level. Once you hit max level is just part of the journey. After that, it's like, okay, let's do all the things that make the game fun. Like, if the game's not fun, then yeah, once you hit 99, it's over, because a lot of people are treating it like a job. You know, you're like, oh, I have to get to 99. Like, that's my job. My job's to get to 99, and once I do it, the job's done. It's just not the case in so many things. But again, if the game sucks ass, then yeah, once you hit 99, it feels like it's over, because the game's just not fun outside of that. And from all I've seen, because I haven't played college football, once I saw this, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to make content on it. Like, anybody who knows me, I am firmly in the sand about being against this shit. I hate this shit. I think it's bad for gaming. It's bad for the sports community. Too many people have just lapped it up and accepted it. I do agree, like Bordeaux and all them, they're continuing to play the game, but they're just talking about it a lot. It's what I did with PGA 2K as well. Like, I just talked about it a lot. Like, it's something that needs to be talked about, and it's something that needs to, I think, get out of these games overall. Now, I know that they have to find a balance where you have to make money. Line go up. If line don't go up, everybody loses their job. I understand that. But I think that there are places to do that inside of a game that are outside of this. This is supposed to be a sandbox mode. Like, this is supposed to be a sandbox mode where you can do whatever you want inside of it. Like, you're in control of everything. And you should be in control of even more things, in my eyes, personally. And if some people want to take the slow route where you get up to level 10 after 300 years of playing the game, then they should be able to do that. That option should be available to them. If somebody wants to start out at level 100, they should just be able to start out at level 100. I'm not sure why more people aren't talking about that. Like, why more people aren't saying, you know, hey, why does where you start and where you finish matter for the coach? Like, you should be able to create your own journey. And I mean, they're getting dragged right now. They are getting absolutely dragged. Like, this is the official college football direct. And every time, like, welcome to the worldwide launch, dude, they just get community noted. EA states it has been reading your feedback, but this update does not mention the widespread backlash over adding microtransactions to Dynasty and Road to Glory, despite those concerns dominating community discussion. EA wants to welcome fans by monetizing in offline mode and not sharing that with creators or fans upon launch, causing major trust issues with the consumer. But I mean, they're taking they're taking the same play out of the playbook that every company does, because PGA 2K did the same thing. When they were going through their whole thing, it was seriously just, we're just going to continue monitoring feedback and data. That's all they said. They said that for, I think it was like 2 months. That's all they said, was that we're monitoring data, which was essentially just like, oh, we're just going to leave it here because the launch is here, and we want people to spend money on VC. That's all it was. That's all it was. You won't convince me that it was anything otherwise, because all they ended up doing was doing the changes that we said that they should probably do. Like, right out the first day that the update went live. So I think college football is going to do the same thing. And I also think that they're not going to do anything about it. I think that what that article said, what Bordeaux highlighted, that they're just going to let it blow over, I think that is exactly what they're going to do. Now, I'm not going to use this video to tell you what you should do. I'm not about that life. If you want to buy the game, and if you want to spend $50,000 on it, like, go ahead. I'm not pocket watching or anything. But I just wanted to bring light to this because, you know, I think more people should know what's going on. And if they choose to not, you know, vote with your wallet, is what, like, you know, if you want to just not buy the game, you can do that. Whether that will lead to anything happening, I mean, probably not. I kind of definitely fell out of love with MLB The Show 3 years ago now. I haven't really, I guess I bought it 2 years ago, but I haven't played like Diamond Dynasty or anything, just because it got too much, and I decided to vote with my wallet, and nothing has changed. Yeah. So, like, it's you know, you do what you want to do with your life, and if you're enjoying college football right now, don't let me tell you to not play it. Like, that's not what I'm here to do. So we'll see what happens. I will say that, I mean, I do respect, like, Bordeaux, Not the Expert. A lot of these guys who are big creators for college football, they've stated now that if this doesn't change, they will not accept another single partnership with college football ever again. Or EA, I believe is what they said. And even Not the Expert he said something crazy, which I have actually never heard of. I'm going to see if I can find what he said. I have actually never seen, especially a big company like EA, I have never seen them do that. Where did he say it? He might have deleted it. I cannot find it. Oh, I found it. They wouldn't allow us to be critical in promotional videos. Sorry, I had to look for it. I had to make sure. But somebody said, I really wish people would say this shit when early access hits instead of, oh, look at the new equipment and graphics and plays. They wouldn't allow us to be critical in promotional videos. That's wild. That's actually crazy. Also seeing this stuff, too. No money spent. I mean, partially the people are probably memeing a little bit. You know, I would meme, too, a touch. But wild. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to bring light to this. Why you're not going to be seeing college football content on the channel. It's just that's my choice. I don't want to make content for a game that, I don't know, just kind of does this shady stuff like this. Especially, dude, it's supposed to be a sandbox mode. Like, this is an offline mode in its entirety, and you're adding in this stuff. Yeah, I'm just not going to make content around it. That's it. I just wanted to talk about this. Maybe give people some information that maybe they didn't know. Make whatever decision you'd like at the end of the day. If you don't mind it, continue playing it. If you do mind it, don't play it, don't buy it. In the end, your life, do what you would like. That's it for me today. Thanks for watching. Greatly appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like on the video. Think about subscribing to the channel for more content. Have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'll catch you on the next one.